One of the most well-known Force abilities, Force Lightning is a purely offensive ability in which lightning will crackle forth from the user's fingertips or palms. It manifests as powerful discharges of energy with several bolts going in different directions. The intensity of this ability can go anywhere from simply rendering someone unconscious to completely disintegrating the victim. Force Lightning is very aggressive, requiring great concentration and control of mind to master. The intensity of the ability can also depend on how skilled the Force user applying it is. For instance, the Ninth Sister Miguela had only a rudimentary understanding of the Force, so her lightning could be shrugged off by Darth Maul fairly easily. While Palpatine on the other end of the spectrum could generate lightning strong enough to literally fry his victims. While Force Lightning was often blue, it could be manifested in a variety of colors, though whether or not these colors make a difference is unknown. For example, Palpatine and Darth Bane had all used purple lightning, Mother Talzin and the Rakata Sentient Consciousness Mother were seen using green, Darth Tenebris and the Mortis Son have wielded red, and Kip Durin, while possessed by Exar Kun, and Jaina Solo both used a very rare variety, black. The most powerful form of Force Lightning is Force Storm, where the user can create a massive tornado of lightning so powerful it can destroy entire starships. Force Lightning is very difficult to defend against. The most common methods for a Jedi was to hold his or her lightsaber up to absorb and redirect the energy, but a very skilled Jedi could use Tutaminis, the ability to use the Force to absorb energy or block Force Lightning. However, absorbing Force Lightning pushes Tutaminis to its limits and is very difficult. Due to it being two Force powers colliding instead of blaster bolts or lightsabers, even skilled Tutaminis users like Obi-Wan Kenobi could not defend against lightning. Also, even if a Jedi was able to absorb lightning, the effort could not be sustained for long due to the immense stress and concentration it takes. Now to answer a question that many Star Wars fans have wondered over the years. Can Jedi use Force Lightning? Yes, they can, but it's very controversial. Despite being commonly associated with the dark side, a Jedi strong enough in the Force could use this ability without succumbing to the dark side. And, just to reinforce my point, Darth Plagueis actually explains this. Take it away, Plagueis.
A Jedi sufficiently strong in the Force can be trained to produce a facsimile, but not true Sith lightning, which, unabated, has the power not only to incapacitate or kill, but to physically transform the victim. Force lightning requires strength of a sort only a Sith can command, because we accept consequence and reject compassion. To do so requires a thirst for power that is not easily satisfied. The Force tries to resist the callings of ravenous spirits. Therefore, it must be broken and made a beast of burden. It must be made to answer to one's will. But the Force cannot be treated deferentially, he added as a few final tendrils sparked from his fingertips. In order to summon and use lightning properly, you will someday have to be on the receiving end of its power, as a means of taking the energy inside yourself.
See, there you go. Jedi can use it, just not at the same dark intensity as Sith. Some members of the old Jedi Order were well versed in Force Lightning. For example, Plo Koon was very skilled in the ability, using it to save a little girl from the criminal pommel. He even had his own signature name for it, Electric Judgment. Quinlan Vos had some minor skill with it as well, using it to extract information from Paul Secura and in combat with the Dark Anzadi Jedi Volf Karko. However, he rarely used this ability, and it's clear Quinn's ability with it is underdeveloped. When Luke Skywalker established his Jedi Order, Force Lightning was made a little more common among Jedi, but still controversial. The two most avid practitioners in Luke's Jedi Order were Kyle Katarn and Jaden Korr. Kyle likely learned this ability from his time as a Dark Jedi, and even after his redemption, he continued to practice and hone his skills with lightning, fitting his philosophy of, remember, abilities are not inherently good or evil, it's how you use them. And as Kyle's apprentice, Jaden followed the same road, mastering and honing his lightning without succumbing to darkness. Also, if you look at the channel avatar of yours truly, what do you see? Yep, that's Luke using Force Lightning. Luke, due to his power in the Force, despite being a lightsider, could produce lightning that could completely destroy the target on impact, such as he demonstrated during the Yuuzhan Vong War. Other practitioners in Luke's order included Rielan Dur, Kip Durin, Jaina Solo, Jason Solo, Mara Jade Skywalker, and Luke Skywalker's ancestor, Cade Skywalker. Another reason Jedi don't use Force Lightning often is, well, Force Lightning in general doesn't really have any positive uses. When you look at almost every Force ability, it can be used for both good and evil. For example, Force Push can be used to disarm thugs. Force Grip can be used to lift heavy objects off people. Mind Trick can quell violent disturbances. Force Heal does exactly what it sounds like it can do. Even dark side abilities can have some benefit. Force Drain maybe could be used to cleanse the body of disease. Hell, Anakin Skywalker tried to use the principle of Force Choke to heal a fatally wounded Jedi. Okay, yeah, it didn't work, but remember, that Jedi was going to die. So if she wasn't in better shape, there is a slim chance that it might have actually worked. But Force Lightning really has no positive uses other than causing pain. And before any of you make the resuscitation argument, Force Heal can already do that. Plus, Force Lightning, even at its lowest intensity, has been shown to be able to kill people. Frequency for Force Lightning, I imagine, in general is just too high to be used in resuscitation. Honestly, Jedi really don't have much of a use for a skill that can't help people. Well guys, I hope you enjoyed this description of Force Lightning. If you have any more Force Lightning questions I didn't cover, please feel free to leave a comment. My next Star Wars Top 10 is coming next. Hope you guys enjoyed, and I'll see you later.